Welcome back to the channel. It's end of week 5 and we're doing something a bit different this weekend. We've come to Dunfermline to do the parkrun.
Any visitors, if you shout out where you're from, hi, where are you from? Manchester. Manchester, welcome. Okay. Milestones. Gillian King, where's Gillian? Down here, 150 today. Give Gillian a clap.
Yeah, it's a tough course. So that was good. Dunfermline Parkrun. Hope the footage is good because I was pretty burst at the end of that. So we're just heading home now. A 10k run back to Dalgetty Bay. Met some nice people. First time in about a year since I've done a park run. So yeah, it was a very hilly 3-hill loop around the Pittencrieff Park. So yeah, Dunfermline Parkrun, hard. It's definitely one of the hardest I've done. I think there's about close to 100 metres of elevation in 5k, which is some going considering Cramond is completely flat. But I didn't get my time yet. I'll get it on the official time. Something about like 22 and a half to 23 minutes, which I'm pretty happy with. It's good to see that I can still run quite fast. I'm a bit out of practice with all that though. So I wasn't filming at the time, but I think on the first mile of the parkrun, a big gust of wind took my cap away. I had to go and chase it down. I think I only lost about 10 seconds or something, but yeah, it was funny. Yes, so now we're on to the quiet bit on the way home. I can give you the rerun of my training week. The training distance is slowly increasing, maybe up to about 30 kilometres, increasing up to about 40. I don't think, even in peak training for an ultra or a marathon, I ever go further than 50 kilometres in a week. Just don't have the time and the legs or the energy or the motivation really to do more than 50 kilometres in a week. It seems to work for me, so I think I'll stick to that. There's no way I can do 75 to 100 kilometres of training in a week. Just with the logistics of everything, it's just not going to happen. It seems to work for me, so just, I'm going to stick with that and do as much as I can. So it's Saturday today. I think it was on Tuesday I managed a threshold session and it went really well. I think it was 28 minutes with 10-minute warm-up and cool-down. And I know hitting pace targets is not important for this training vlog, but it went really well. And I set it to aim for heart rate instead of pace. So the threshold limit for me is about 164 BPM, 168. Anything above that is trying really hard. I think my heart rate was 175 today at the park run, and it felt uncomfortable for me. I probably pushed it a bit too hard, but quite happy with the time. Yeah, so the rest of the week's gone pretty steady, and got my electric bike, cycled home from work. It's an hour of cycling, and I'll be doing after the Easter break. Hopefully most days the weather's good, or decent. You never get good weather in Scotland. I'm going to try and do cycle to and from work and balance that in with my run training. It's going to be hard, and I'm yet to see if it's going to be effective for the Great Glen, which is now I think we're going into 10 weeks to go. So after this run, this is 10k back to Dalgety Bay. That'll be 15 kilometres for the day, and that's a good steady increase for my long run. Building up to hopefully half marathons next week or the following week after that. Nice downhill all the way to Dalgety Bay. And this is what I need after those 3 massive hills during the park run. Woo. So we'll wrap the video up there. We go into week 6 now. A bit of an unknown with all the cross-training cycling I'm going to be doing. Hopefully I can keep it steady, stay injury free. So far so good. I think the little bit of strength work I do midweek on Wednesday and the cross-training on Wednesday helped me avoid it. So let's hope it continues. And please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and tune in next week, where I think I'll be heading back to the hills at Killaloe Hills again, but still unsure. I thought I was doing that this week. But yeah, hope you enjoyed today's vlog, and yeah, if you're doing something similar, please leave some comments to meet up with you in future, hopefully. See you later. Let's go. Snail's pace. That's what I should be doing this cool down run home, but of course I'm not, and I'm knackered.